We have arrived here at the Hampton Airfield, ready to take my very first flying lesson. Very nervous. Have a lot of butterflies right now in my stomach, but also very excited. I definitely wasn't this nervous for my check ride that I did on Saturday, but this feels a lot more real. I guess what I mean by that is I don't know what I'm gonna do today. The familiarization flight was pretty straightforward. You know, you're gonna get up in the air, they're gonna take off, they're gonna land, give you control at some point, you do some turns, and you head back to the airfield. I'm assuming it will be a bit more complicated today, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know how it goes after it's done. All right, post-flight debrief. So lesson 1 is in the books, literally. Here's my new logbook. And that's what my first flight looks like. So what did we do today? We did an intro flight, pre-flight. We went through the checklist. We did climbs, turns, slow flying, stalls, and did the pattern for the airport, which was Hampton Airfield, which is 7 Bravo 3. I flew today with Pat. He was my instructor. He is a former Air Force C-130 pilot. Funny guy. Had a lot of fun flying with him today. Really good instructor, as you know, much as I can rate instructors. I do get professional instruction time to time, as at some point in my life I've realized the benefit. And so from that aspect, he was patient, walked me through everything, answered any questions I had, didn't feel rushed. Had a really good time. So looking forward to flying with him some more. My next lesson is this coming Saturday, so that'll be fun. I guess that's about it. I had some trouble with the audio this time around, which you'll see. I was able to capture it for a little bit, and then one of the cameras I had mounted fell off the window while we were basically sitting at the hold short to get on the runway. And at that point, that was just too much to try and deal with at that point, so I just shut off the camera, stuffed it in a side pocket, and we carried on with just the camera from over my shoulder. But what I should have done was just left that camera rolling to capture the audio and then spliced in the audio so we could have gotten all that for the whole video. But I didn't think of that at the time. I was a little flustered. So we'll get that next time. In this video, there'll be a mix of audio and music. So I hope you enjoy the music. Thanks.
We weren't allowed to carry cameras on board Air Force aircraft. So my buddy and I, when we flew, 2 instructors went out to fly T-38. We said, you can't carry a camera, but do you have your event recorder on you? I said, yes, I have an event recorder. So we took our event recorders with us.
Which were your cameras? Alright, exterior pre-flight complete.
Okay.
Seats, belts, shoulder harness adjusted and locked.
Yeah, adjusted locked on my side.
Fuel selector valve is closed.
Yep.
Circuit breakers.
So they run my, yeah, exactly.
They're all in.
And there's 3 more. This is for our new.
That's normal from to be in that position.
Nope. You'll have some here. In some airplanes they'll be here. In some airplanes they won't be there.
I meant the distance.
Oh yeah.
Those aren't
so
popped.
If it's popped, it looks like that.
Oh, okay.
And if this, I can't pop these, but they'll have a white collar.
Okay.
So that's what they look like when they're popped.
Okay. Circuit breakers check. Brakes test and set or hold.
So go ahead and push on both brakes. They should be, resisting both your feet evenly.
Okay.
And let me try my side. Yep, working just like as advertised.
The left seems a
So the
little
rudder
funky
pedal,
on this
the rudder's
side.
a little bit cocked to the right.
Oh, that's
So
why the
because when you
pedals
park
are
the
up.
airplane, you don't have the nose wheel exactly straight, then the rudder pedals will be off center.
Okay.
Or not neutral. So as we taxi out, you can neutralize put the rudders in the neutral position. So that's okay.
Okay.
Yep. Here's the cub. Whee! You can do it. That's me landing that cub.
All right. Starting the engine.
All right.
All right. Mixture rich. Carb heat cold. Prop area.
So this first clear is just a visual clear. The second one is the yelling clear. But you'll get there momentarily.
All right.
So yeah, you can have your window. You just open your window. Does the window open in this one?
We didn't go over that exit
Oh,
strategy.
yeah, you can do that exit strategy. Close the door. And now you can just open the window.
Okay.
Some airplanes don't have the window for you.
Prop area is clear. Master switches on. Beacon. Is that on?
That's on. Yeah,
Okay.
we leave that on all the time.
Okay. Beacon on. Prime as required.
Left side, extreme left lower panel. It's got a lock on it, so you have to twist it until a little key goes into a notch, and then you can pull out the primer knob.
Is that this here under the master switch?
Nope, that's the light knob to the left.
This
That
here?
guy, right?
That's the
So-
pump?
Yeah, so turn it until it pops out. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Now all the way out and in 3 times.
Oh.
Just do it slowly. So what that does is it squirts of fuel into the cylinder head.
Okay.
Allows for an easier start. And then you're going to go in and turn a quarter turn, pull on it, and make sure it's locked.
Okay.
Good to go.
All right, prime is required, then locked.
Okay.
Throttle open 1/8 of an inch.
So 1/8 of an inch is like this much. Just what I do to hold the throttle, I grab with my hand like this, one finger there, and then I just go like this, squeeze it. That's about that much.
Okay.
That's all you need.
Okay. 1/8 of an inch. Prop area verbalized.
Now you
clear.
can do the yelling clear.
Prop clear! Ignition switch start.
So it's the key with the big round orange thing on it, I think. Teeth down. You're going to go through the magneto positions all the way to start, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 positions.
All right.
So when you start, one hand on the throttle, one hand on ignition,
Okay.
crank it all the way. When it starts, just release it, and it'll spring back to the both position. There you go. Now bring the throttle up to 1,000 RPM. RPM in the hundreds. Right about there. Good to go. And next thing you're looking at, oil pressure. If you have 0 oil pressure, you're going to take the mixture, go right to cutoff, because you're going to seize the engine otherwise.
Okay.
We're good to go. It has to have some pressure.
Oil pressure check. Amps.
Right here. Should have a positive charge, so that needle's about half the needle width deflected to the right.
Okay.
You have a positive charge.
Check. switch off. Remove keys. Master switch off.
And then while you're putting the key there, put the fuel selector valve on left or right, your choice.
Oh, to keep it from cross flowing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then just leave the key where it is.
That way if one gets contaminated, it doesn't...
Well, it also keeps the wing, the fuel from flowing and unbalancing the wing, because right now,
because we're not parked.
We're not level.
Okay.
So, all right.
All right, G5s.
Those are shutting down. You can verify it.
Okay, shutting down.
Yeah.
Shutting down. Fuel valve, left or right.
Yeah.
Control lock, we don't have.
You don't need that. Yeah.
Refuel, you said you're good.
Mm-hmm.
There were no tie downs or chocks.
Yeah.
Post-flight inspection.
We'll just get out, make sure
Take
we
a look
didn't
at
ruin
everything.
anything,
Okay.
and then we have no flight plan to close.
Okay.
So you'll just have to, now you just have to undo everything you just did, cameras and so forth, and then we'll try to get the airplane out of this rut I stuck us in.
Okay.